Hi guys, welcome to Hairdryer Treatment with me, Sophie, and Meg.
Meg.
She's back with a bang. So, we're currently at training. As you can see in the background, there's a session going on. But as you both, well, we're both injured at the moment, so yeah,
Still injured.
happy about that, yeah.
Buzzing.
So we thought why not do a little video while we're here. Meg's going to be uploading a lot on my channel as well, so you'll see a lot more of this face. Hi SD, thanks for tuning in. But we wanted to touch on firstly, United have released their home kit today. We're both contrasting with our views on this one. Meg really likes it.
Yay!
What do you like about it?
I just like the style of it. I think it's fresh. I think it's something new.
Hi Hype Boy.
I actually quite like the stripes on it. I think it blends quite nicely with the shorts. If we're going for like a real, I don't know. I think it's just fresh. I think it's just something new.
So I dislike it. I don't like V-necks anyway, really, if I'm honest with you. So the fact it's got a V-neck, I think for a girl, I don't want to buy the low-cut one that all the girls wear,
yeah.
so I don't really like the V-neck. But I'm also going to say the stripes don't do it for me. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably still buy it. But I don't like how it's black stripes going into the black shorts. I'm not keen on it. That's my opinion. Someone says their home kit looks terrible.
Hi, I'm Meg.
This is Meg. But I think apparently we're releasing the third kit is going to be pink, and I'm excited to see that. There's a lot of people hating on the pink kit, but I used to always love the Juventus pink kits. So I'm actually quite excited. Hopefully we do get a pink
See,
kit.
I'm undecided on the pink kit. I'll probably love it when it comes out, but right now I'm saying it's testing me. It's testing me.
The blue kit so far, it's like a blue grey, isn't it? I think that's the best kit so far that we've released. Training kit looks quite nice as well. But in terms of the stripes, I'm not really feeling too sure about that. Daley Blind confirmed he's left today.
Hype Boy, go on Twitter, it's all over it.
Yeah, it is. Go on Man United's Twitter. It's been officially released today. But Daley Blind has left. I've sad to see him go. Daley Blind for me is a fantastic player. I said he did a job whenever he played for us. However, I can see why he's left. It's better for his career, better for him. Sander says he loves the home kit, pink kit as well. Unpopular opinion, but I'm not a fan of the blue one. Sander, you're always different. Everything you say is always different. But
we like it. Good opinions.
Anything, he just wants to cause a debate. That's what he's doing. Hopefully we don't get hit by a ball.
Sorry, we're just getting...
We get some funny looks as well from development coach over there. Daley Blind though, sad to see him go, but at the same time I think it's good. Rodney, we need to talk. Message me then. But yeah, Daley Blind, wish him all the best. Good footballer, technically a really good player. Not very fast, which I think is what let him down in the Premier League.
He was experienced in the squad, and I think sometimes you can't replace the experience when you've had somebody in the team that have been with Man United and have got that experience with Man United. I think that's something that's really hard to...
Gloves is training.
We'll
walk that way in a minute, I'll show you.
That's something really hard to find and replacing somebody. Yeah, you can get somebody with loads of experience that's in the Premier League and has already been there, but really, I think he'll be missed. I think with what the people have been tweeting from Man United as well, so I've just seen Rashford's tweet about it's been a pleasure playing with him. He was obviously a very popular person in the changing rooms. And again, replacing that is always hard to find when you've got such a team and a player in that team. A bit like Carrick, it's so hard to find somebody to replace that person, not only on the pitch, but actually in the change rooms. It can like shift a balance. I think we've seen that with Sanchez when he came in. It was great, he got experience in the Premier League, but he didn't fit in the change room to start with. So how's the marriage going, Meg? Good, thanks.
Yeah, I agree with your experience comments on Daley Blind, that I think he needs a lot of praise for how he handled himself. He didn't get much time, he never really complained, he always trained. And I think fair play to Daley Blind and all the best for his career in the future.
I am rating the way that Ajax announced him as well.
Yes.
Like, okay, yeah, we lost him, but to go with that kind of a bang as well, I thought that was class from Ajax.
Yeah.
It's probably been one of my favourite announcements so far this summer.
I don't know, the Mahrez one was quite good. Have you seen the Mahrez one yet? Two little blue puppets.
I mean...
Cool. Yeah, she is a Man United supporter. Yes. I wouldn't have her on if she wasn't, trust me. So.
Anything else but Man United. Although I've said, do you have a little soft spot for Bristol City, so I'm not hiding it. There is a little soft spot for Bristol City.
And Bristol knocked us out and she was cheering.
I was not cheering. I wanted Man United to fully win that game. But if we're picking a championship side, I'm picking Bristol City. But I am Man United from the beginning, so...
Man United.
Just the husband tells me I've got to support him. So
yeah.
we've got to be careful.
Sophie, what if she was a Man City supporter? Then
We
I
wouldn't
would
be
never.
friends.
No chance.
We wouldn't
I
know
wouldn't
each
talk.
other. Oh, that's it. I think that's difficult to say right now. You would never have said that England would have got to the semi-final, really. I think, well, obviously everybody wants them to do well, but I don't think... I loved it. So just say 2020 already, it's a big ask to be like, wow, match it. Because you don't know what's going to happen between now and then. You know, Oxlade-Chamberlain probably would have been in the squad.
Yeah.
I'm saying he probably would have been in it. But he was injured.
Do we
So
need a
what
keeper?
happens? What happens if someone gets injured? I mean, I would like to say we match what we did in the World Cup and go one step further, and potentially get to the final. But you've got a lot of young talent in the French squad. I think the Germans are obviously going to come out in Euro 2020 and make a real push for it because they've got nothing to lose now. They've obviously.
Yeah. I think the World Cup
disappointed.
was a good starting point for us, but I think we don't need to get too carried away because one thing I will say is when we did come up against good teams, we lost.
Yeah.
Belgium, for example, Croatia. Realistically, when we came up against tough teams, we haven't got it yet. But it's a work in progress, and I genuinely believe that Southgate will take us to success. I really do. But there's still a long way for this England team to go, and I do have belief in the future, but I think it's hard to judge right now.
Are you worried with Jose struggling in his third season like he has done with other clubs?
Yeah.
No.
I am.
Yeah. I
After
am.
this transfer window so far, I'm worried, yes.
We've still got, like, look, we have still got, what, 3 weeks of the transfer market?
It's not a lot though, but tour starts soon.
3 weeks, yeah, they've flown out for tour, but 3 weeks of the transfer market. City have signed what? Mahrez. I think he'll get lost in the team. Liverpool, Shaqiri, raving about him. Played for Stoke City and they got relegated.
He's a one game out of 10 player for me.
Okay, Arsenal have signed people, but they need to sign people.
Yeah, sign me, Jose. Yeah.
So, alright, it's all safe living. Chelsea, they're not doing much really, are they?
We've got a new manager now, Sarri. There's a lot of people scared about him, but for me, yeah, you know what? Let's judge him when the season starts. Let's not be too worried. I'm worried purely based on our transfer window so far. Fellaini signing a new deal has really literally been the biggest news really, apart from Fred signing. So I'm really concerned, but of course I have faith in Jose. I'm hoping that it's all under control. Woodward was seen at Wimbledon watching the final, so he's obviously not that worried. But yeah, fingers crossed that Jose does get it sorted and sign the players that we need, because there's no doubt the gap between us and City is too big and there's a lot that needs to be worked on. But also he's took a lot of youth on tour, which is exciting.
Okay, the gap between City was what at the end of the
Massive.
But we lost to Huddersfield. We lost to who else did we lose bottom
It's
three?
the style of football. It's the style of
Yeah.
football.
So are you concerned that the style of play is the problem?
Can-
the gap between
Can
the
you
style
see
of
Jose changing?
is the style of play the worry or the points
Yeah.
worry? Because for me,
Yeah, I agree about the midfield comment there. We need to strengthen.
for me, the gap can be closed. We lost to Brighton and Newcastle, beatable teams, Huddersfield. If we were losing to Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool, all the teams in the top 4 or 5, then I'm thinking, yeah, because you know they're going to be matching us at times, but we're beating them and losing to other teams that are beatable, and we can beat them.
Can I just say though, if you look at our team on paper, we should be annihilating teams, and we're not. We look scared to counter attack. We're passing backwards, passing sideways. Players look scared to take risks.
Do you think?
And I'll put that
that'll
down
happen
to
this
the
year?
style of play, and that's what I'm hoping will change this year. Because
Yeah.
necessarily, yeah, we need to make a few signings, but if you look at our team on paper, we don't need to make that many signings. However, I think obviously the style of play has got to improve. Jose will know that. It's not stupid at the end of the day. And for me, yeah, it is down to the style of play, because I think a lot of those games where we conceded late goals, for example, that was down to us not attacking, not taking our chances, and not taking enough risks in our play. That's my opinion anyway, and I think that if Jose changes his style of play, which a lot of people don't think he will do, then we'll improve this season.
Okay, question. Young and Trippier were named in the FIFA World Cup Team of the Year, Team of the Tournament.
Yeah.
Does that make a difference on Young and Luke Shaw's position this year? Bearing in mind, Luke Shaw has come out top of the medical, all the fitness tests
I think Luke Shaw's got to win Jose Mourinho over.
Who
be honest.
at this moment in time starts?
At this moment in time, we can't see them training, but I think Young had a good tournament. So why won't Young play? Obviously, Jose rated him last season.
Was it? I don't know if that team of the tournament was fake. I just seen it on Twitter.
But I did see that
If it
Ashley Young
is,
apparently
then it
was.
is. But
You know, if Ashley Young was put in the team of the tournament, I think it does highlight that there's not a lot of quality left backs out there.
no,
There's
there
not.
isn't.
There's a shortage out there, and I think that highlights that more than anything. Soph wants Wenger back in management. She loves Wenger. In and out debate. I want Wenger back at Arsenal. That's what I want. That would be quite good. Shaw should play maybe Young on the right. Young is defensive report. I'd agree with all of that. I wouldn't say he's poor or say he's inconsistent. He's not a natural left back. But again, I think he had a quality tournament.
I
really do.
genuinely believe there will be games this year that Young and Shaw will both be important, and they will both be utilised.
Yep.
Team of the tournament are Croatia.
To be fair, you got to give them credit.
They were good. I really want France to win, so I'm not.
I hate Croatia now.
Yeah, they beat us.
Let's
so
not praise
yeah,
Croatia.
they're great.
Hate Croatia.
You know,
Meg loves Mandzukic, so.
Oh, Shaw needs to be confident that he can become.
Yeah, and he
world
needs confidence shown in him by Jose as well.
Yeah,
let's
that's a
not forget
two-way thing.
that. Yeah. Right, guys, my battery is
Do you
like
think
low.
we'll win the league? Very fine. Do you think we'll win the league? I think it's an
Currently,
open shot.
no. At this current state of mind, no. But who knows? What do you think of the women's team signings? Look at our video from the other day, Peter. We did comment on that, saying it's very mixed. There's a lot of youth, but also some big names in there. Very interesting. And me and Meg will definitely be talking a lot about the women's team as well. In your opinion, this is the last question before my battery dies and we have to cut off. I don't want to do that. I want to say bye properly. Bring your opinion. Is Jay Lings a starter for United?
Yes. With the
After his World Cup?
After his World Cup performance, there is no way that I would not start him.
It depends who we sign for me.
If he brings it into pre-season and he carries on that form, he is a starter.
I think for me it depends on who we sign.
Fair
If
enough.
we sign
Yeah,
a
if you
big
sign
name,
obviously, like,
if we sign a big
worldie.
name, then Lingard will be replaced. But on his World Cup, I would not write him off, Jesse Lingard. I think he had a great World Cup, a good season for United, and we both love Jesse Lingard as well. So let's just put that out there. Right, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. Me and Meg back on it again. Currently at training. As you can see in the background, there's a bit of a briefing going on. But we'll do more videos like this. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a nice evening.
Just to make a point now, Soph is going away, and so I will be doing a question and answer on Sophie's on Sophie's YouTube in the next week or so. So if you have any questions, drop them in the box below, and I'll keep checking on here, and I'll also link my Twitter. You can ask me on Twitter, and I'll put them in the video.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.